Caminanti no hay camino, se hace camino al andar se hace al camino. Pathmaker, there is no path. You make the path by walking. By walking, you make the path.
Welcome to the 21st Annual Skoll World Forum.
Prepare this week to not only be inspired, but also to be challenged. We are going to be holding both a lot of joy and a lot of sadness together.
So why are we hopeful? It is because of all of you. Each of you alone is a force for good, but together, as a community, the possibilities are truly limitless.
We wanted to take a moment to honor our beautiful friend and longtime member of this community, Jess Search. Do you think that I would wear this for anyone else?
The Skoll World Forum is kind of a magical place where you run into people who almost all share the same values of wanting to improve the world for others. And you don't find communities like that very easily all the time. It's incredibly inspiring.
We all want the same things: common and human well-being, shared prosperity, and these agendas of development and climate are competing at the same time.
What is lacking in our world today, to be honest, is leadership. We also have the pressure of social media, which is making everything very short-term, immediate, sugar to the brain, flick, flick, flick. People want populist answers to everything, even though the problems are complex.
I see evil and impunity, and it makes me angry. And I say to students, if you feel angry when you're reading the newspaper and you're watching TV, make it actionable anger. I did feel like I had to prove myself because this notion of kindness was so often coupled with weakness. You know, we teach our kids kindness. We teach our kids curiosity. We teach them generosity. And at some point, we stop expecting that of our leaders.
We're at a time where governments are using the judiciary as a way of getting away with the things that dictators used to get away with. So having people in those rooms makes a huge difference in holding people's feet to the fire.
I had to encourage myself. Yes, you fell again. Get up. Go tell people. And the more I told people, the more my community increased. On nights where I couldn't encourage myself, those people would encourage me.
Precisamos, em conjunto, reflorestar mentes em todo o mundo.
Love is a way of making know the other person that their existence is not unnoticed.
Não é possível pensar uma democracia mais democrática se a gente não olhar para o panorama completo.
We have to be everywhere, and particularly in institutions that were not built for us. What we are trying to build has never been done before. And so it relies on the power of imagination.
This is not just about the existence of disinformation. It's about the mass acceleration of that disinformation at the expense of the truth.
How can we really, achieve the global climate goals and biodiversity goal if we don't invest in communities that are really the steward of the forest?
This dance was about moving with grace and beauty and flowing. It would show us that we have the power as humans to navigate life with that same grace.
It's not just about Israel and Gaza. This is about something bigger, about where we stand on international norms. And the very people who claim that they are the advocates for this values-based, laws-based system are the very ones who are weakening it.
One way that we can fight against these systems, these narratives, is by sharing our own stories. The world is narrated by far too few people. And that's what we need to collectively work on.
I started off watching this online and then I ran here.
Hello, Oxford! The path to navigate and ultimately transcend oppression and trauma doesn't have to be paid solely with self-sacrifice and arduous struggle. It can be richly adorned with elements of decadence, joy, pleasure, love, and, if I say so myself, a generous sprinkling of glitter.
I want to thank also the sun at the middle of this solar system, the Skoller system. Sorry, I'm sorry, speechwriters, I'm off script. But Jeff Skoll, your generosity is remarkable. That it is falling on my organization is one of the humbling experiences of my life.
It's a true highlight of our year to honor the extraordinary innovators and organizations. These innovators represent different geographies, approaches, and solutions, and they're united in the belief that everybody, and I do mean everybody, has room and has a role to play.
When I started Food for Education, I had no grand vision. What started as me doing a small act in my small community has now become a round-the-clock, intricate operation, delivering over 150 tons of food every single day with close to zero waste.
Road crashes are one of the most pressing public health issues in the world. Save Life stands as an institution working to eradicate this severely overlooked issue altogether. Our comprehensive zero fatality corridor solution has proven it on the ground. And through our efforts, India will soon see a right to trauma care law.
2024 will be the biggest voting year in the history of democratic elections. These citizens will be placing votes on the information available to them. Today, our software is leveraging machine learning and artificial intelligence to augment and amplify the work of journalists, public health experts, and civil society organizations.
The thing about growing up Native in America is that you're definitely part of an intimate, nationwide community. And even though our tribes are the 8th largest employer in the country, we still only make up 3% of the population.
Today we are celebrating the varied and beautiful mainstreaming of contemporary Native culture, identity, knowledge, and innovation. We are not just surviving, we are thriving.
Keep standing up. We play dance music.
These are trying times, but in many ways are no different than any other time. Who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. The past is present, and contrary to what certain people might have us believe, no one has the market cornered on the future. We're all shareholders.